Hi, this is Shannah, and this is another pick a card reading. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe wherever you are. If you are on holiday, I hope you return safely home, and I hope that you're enjoying your time wherever you are. Now, this is a pick a card on the good things coming your way the next 2 weeks till the end of August. And we have here 4 possibilities. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So you can pause the video if you like, take your time to choose your pile. And if it doesn't resonate, you can choose another one or choose another reading. And I wish you the best cards possible, and I will see you in a couple of seconds. So if you chose pile 1, this is your reading. So the good things coming your way in the next 2 weeks. Now, you may have noticed that we have here as the first 2 cards, we have curses and fear. But do not be afraid. And you probably already know what these cards refer to. There are certain themes in your life that are stopping you from getting what you want, from living free, from doing what you really want in life. This could be certain fears that you developed over time, could be certain patterns that got established over time as well, but you can change this. And this is what you're focusing on the next 2 weeks, and with a lot of success. But here is also something that you keep to yourself as well. These are things, and also this way of healing these patterns and fears, you keep it to yourself. And there's something as well, like there's something that is the key to all of this, and the key is within you, and you are realizing this now. So you're not acting blindly anymore. You know exactly what to do, and you are the key to stop these fears, to overcome this inner obstacle within you. You are the key. You are actually recognizing your inner value, right? Because here with the magic of the I'm not saying it correctly, but the Kohelan Druid is here is like the secret of this magic is the hair of the mermaids, the red hair of the mermaids, which allows them to move between dimensions. And here is, I don't know if you have red hair, but the key to overcome this obstacle, the key to move from one state of mind to the next one is really within yourself, and is recognizing your value and recognizing how courageous you really are. And you've been realizing this. So like I was saying, you're not acting blindly anymore. You're now realizing that you have power over these fears. You have power over these patterns, that you decide if you are afraid or not. Now it becomes a question of deciding if you give in to it or not. And this is really major. This is very powerful, because it means you're seeing things clearly. You can see through these fears. You can see through these curses. And we have it here also with the 7 chakras. So you are seeing things very clearly. You can see how they fall into the scheme of things, how also these obstacles and fears, they kind of made you who you are today. They helped you understanding other people, going through the same themes as well. And now that you're realizing this, you're also allowing yourself time to heal. And this is what you're going to do the next 2 weeks. We have rest and rejuvenation. We have time for a nap. We have crossing bridges. And here we have, it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So these next 2 weeks, you're going to spend them well spent healing yourself, allowing yourself the time you need to rest, to meditate, to even confront your fears, but in a loving way. It doesn't have to be aggressive. Just, acknowledge them and clearly decide to not succumb to their power. And it's also here a matter of faith. It's like in these 2 weeks, you'll be restoring your faith in yourself. You'll be restoring your faith in life as a whole. And this is really to take that leap of faith, just to trust in life, right? And this is going to develop in the next 2 weeks. If you've been dealing with fear, if you've been suffering under this power, right? Just relax. This will be resolved within you because you're developing your faith. You're getting more and more information also through your 7th chakra, through your crown chakra. And you can, talk with Archangel Uriel. You can also do some journaling in order to write down your successes, to write down your improvement. And remember, in these cases, every victory should be celebrated, right? And although you keep it to yourself, although, some of you are going through this alone, some of you probably are getting help or a counselor or maybe good friends to help you out with this. But it's like an inner journey. It's very individual. It's very private. And so you can then do some journaling in order to celebrate all these little victories with yourself. And one day when you reread them, you can really see the journey and you can see how brave you are and how brave you were every single day. And do not be afraid, because you know exactly what to do and to succeed, because we have here the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So this, for me, what I see from this is like the last stage. If you've been dealing with fear, if you've been dealing with patterns, these are like the last stages. You're almost there. You're almost through this situation, right? And then when releasing yourself from this fear, releasing yourself from these patterns, you're like you are cleansing yourself, cleansing your soul from many lifetimes of dealing with this problem or similar problems. It's like in this lifetime, everything is now coming together and you can untie the knot. This is what the feeling I get here. And it will be like very peaceful. So because it says curses and fear, do not be afraid, because it's going to be very peaceful. You're going to go within. We're going to meditate. You're going to listen to your own voice, where your trust is, where your faith is, and you're going to rest. And you're going to do some mending in your life, to do some healing. And you'll release this fear. So all these themes that probably have been weighing you down for the last months, they'll be released in the next 2 weeks. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself, and enjoy now this time to just rest and let go of what you do not need. So, pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it makes sense. I hope it resonates and inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. Now, the first thing that calls out to me is creation, happy family, star mother, birthing a new age. And this for me speaks about children, having children, being pregnant. So in the next 2 weeks, you'll probably discover that you're pregnant, and or you will get pregnant, or maybe some of you, a really, really small percentage, are having their child in this next 2 weeks, so you're already pregnant. But the majority of you have a high probability of getting pregnant, and some of you are already pregnant and are not even aware of that. So unaware, unconscious, unawakened. In this case, is like you don't know you're already pregnant. So if something you don't want, so be very careful this next couple of weeks, because you'll be very fertile. And if you've already had some suspicions, then do the test to be sure. But I think like most of you, there's some of you, not most of you, but some of you have been trying really hard to get pregnant. It will happen in the next 2 weeks, and it will be a great, great joy. And I'm saying like you've been trying really hard because we have here the card endurance. Keep going, because it will work out. And some of you already know that will work out. And some of you, although you haven't done the test, you know that you're pregnant, because we have the goddess of the moon, and it's all about intuition and being linked with Mother Earth, with your body, with the universe. And this will be a big joy. So like a great joy, this treasure island, this is like a wish come true for you and your family. So even if you know it or not, this child will be happy news, or this pregnancy will be happy news. And the child will also bring great, great joy to your family, to you and your partner. And for speaking of partner, this could be a new relationship. So we have here new love, and also very, very passionate. But bringing a child into the world, you have to have conversations in order to be on the same page, which is normal. But like I said, this is going to be great news. Wondrous universe, walk in beauty. So you are probably glowing. You probably feel more beautiful. You feel more settled. You feel like more harmonious in life. Like you feel like life is beautiful. And this is one of the upsides of being pregnant. You just feel great. Like majority of the times is how you feel. Now, but there's also another way of reading this, and this other way would be then like you're creating something new for those who are not getting pregnant, or like not even wanting to get pregnant. So please be very careful, take the due precautions. So what we see here is birthing of a new age, new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And so here what we see is like a new project, and it could be even a family project, or a project that is good for families or makes families happy, for instance. And so you are working on this project, but you have to be aware. It can be that at this time, maybe it's holiday time where you are, and you've been procrastinating a bit. So now this is the time to start working, to be active, because many things are going your way. So they're telling you, do not give up. This is a good project. And many things are going your way. You're going to get help from other people, and especially from women. I see here a lot of female energy. So you will get help. You'll get collaborations from with other people. And you'll be able to bring this idea to fruition and make it very successful. So things are going your way. And for some of you, like I said, you're having a new love. And this new love feels really great, feels very beautiful. But here with the Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Is like taking good care of yourself, especially if you know that you are pregnant, or if you want to be pregnant, then take good care of yourself, take care of your body, prepare your vessel. That's how I would put it here. And even if it's just like a creative endeavor, or is a new life that you're bringing to the world, take good care of yourself, take good care of your project, treat your projects like if they were your children. Prioritize them, right? And walk in beauty. I find this expression really beautiful. for me, I also feel it like this act as if, if something that you want, feel it within yourself. Feel it as if it was already there. This is very important. And practice gratitude. This is it like you want a baby, or you want this new project to manifest? Is this feeling it as being already there? Acting, how, even when your body, like if you want to be pregnant, how does a pregnant body feel? Try and act it out, right? And let this feeling of gratitude within, in your heart, and be grateful, even if you don't see it in the 3D yet. Just be grateful as if it were already there. This is how, I know many of you have already heard this expression, so it's nothing new, but it's just a reminder, because in our crazy lives, these things can be easily forgotten. So we have 4, 4, 3. So that's a 7, another 7. Then we have here a 6. I'm just seeing the numbers. Somehow I think they would be important for some of you. And we have 5, 2, 3, makes a 5. Okay. And so I see wonderful things coming. Again, if you're not planning to get pregnant, please take the due precautions, because in the 2 weeks it might happen, especially if it's a new love. It can be very, very passionate. That's what I'm feeling here. And also take time to talk, not just for passion, to talk, to make sure where you're at, and if you're going, again here, in the same direction, if you have the same plans in life. But what I see here overall is a wonderful energy. It's these next 2 weeks, you're going to be very thankful for your life. You're going to be surrounded by beauty, surrounded by happiness, surrounded by love. It's like you're finding your treasure island, a new partner for some of you, and creating new life for most of you. And for some of you, it's a new project, but everything is going your way. So relax and enjoy. So pile number 2, this was your message. I hope it makes sense. I hope it resonates and inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Now, the first thing that I see here is a dream coming true. And especially here with the Midnight Prince, it says, ask for what you want and be honest. So the Midnight Prince is a wish fulfiller. And here what I see, but you have to know what you want. You really have to be honest with yourself, and not be afraid of asking for what you really want. And here what I see is you coming together with other people, working together. And this is synergy. Synergy is like uniting energies for the common goal. And there's a project. One of your goals is like a project, can be a creative endeavor, but it's something that is developing really, really fast. We have here the Atlantis card, rapid development, excellence, and success. So you are going in a very good direction when it comes to business or creative undertakings, and you're working with other people, right? And this is proving to be very successful and to be very wise. And it can be that in the past there were some problems, some obstacles, and even some misunderstandings. There we have hostilities and resistance. But the hostilities is reversed. So these hostilities are getting solved. These hostilities are, being cleared, right? And resolved. And there is also some resistance. And I think this resistance, not only like probably from other people that may have a problem with your success or, just being difficult. But I think what I see here, the biggest problem here when it comes to resistance is yourself. Because what I see here with the Atlantis card is things going well too quickly. And this can overwhelm us, because what I'm going to say may sound a bit funny, may sound a bit strange, but the thing is, we're just used or too used to things going wrong. If things are difficult and hard, we can deal with them, because we're kind of used to, or we think that's how life it should be, right? So when things start going well and great and really fast, we get overwhelmed because we're not, let's put it this way, trained to deal with it, to react with it, to respond to it. That would be the word. Yeah. So it can be that this resistance is like you feeling overwhelmed, right? And it could be also with this resistance card here, it also could be that you're involved with some activism or some movement fighting for the rights of minorities, from all kinds of minorities, that you're fighting for the rights of people and beings that cannot defend themselves or don't have that power to defend themselves. But I see here a lot of strength as well. So it's not just, I don't really feel here people being against you. I see a lot of strength from your side. You're really knowing what you want. You're really going after what you want and fighting for it, right? And hostilities are just melting away. You feel strong and you have strong people around you, and something is coming to light, something really, really strong and really quick. And milk and honey, so your dreams are coming true. So you're starting to get in a very good phase of your life. And that's why know what you want. Be honest with what you want, right? Don't try to be politically correct, like what you should want, what other people would approve you wanting. You want what you want, and what you want is just up to you. It's a private thing. So, but be aware of what you need and what you want to experience in this lifetime. And again, here we have this soulmate. So either you already have this soulmate in your life and it's proving to be a wonderful connection that really supports you in your projects, in your path, or it could be that this energy is people that are like-minded, very strong soulmates. They're from your soul family, and you're dealing with people that are really there for you and they will support you no matter what. And then here, this grounded card, I really find it important because it's saying that you're actually a very sensitive person. You're an empath. You're highly sensitive and you're very connected to nature. And we also have here, and that's why I'm getting this activism, or you just live very close to nature. Maybe you have an alternative lifestyle. Maybe, you are, I'm thinking the word in German. So in German it's called Aussteiger. That would mean then in English, someone, like you give up like the mainstream way of living and you go to a community where you grow your own food. Maybe there's a name in English, but I cannot remember at the moment. But I think like you would have like, if you're not doing that kind of life or not living that kind of life, it's something that you feel attracted to. But with Get Grounded, it's because, like I was saying, everything goes very, very fast right now in your life. And you can get overwhelmed, because you're really, really sensitive. So here's like, breathe, get grounded, hug a tree, walk barefoot, sit surrounded by nature, sit by the water, watch the river flow, something that helps you, calm down and relax and feel the support of the earth beneath your feet, right? Feel that strength and energy of the earth flowing through you so you can ground yourself, relax and trust. But there's no reason to worry here, because here with the last card is in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. Everything is going your way. So this is just good news. So in these next 2 weeks, things are going to speed up and things are going to get very successful, very fast. And you'll have a lot of support around you. If there were any problems or obstacles, they will be resolved in a very peaceful, beautiful way. But like I said, everything can go a bit too fast for you. So you just ground yourself and surround yourself and ask for help and support to those who are around you and want your best, right? But if you haven't met a soulmate yet, in the next 2 weeks, you're going to meet him or her. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it makes sense, that it resonates and inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 4, this is your reading. You also got many cards. So let's see what we have here. Good things coming in the next 2 weeks. Now, the first thing that catches my eye is this riddle fisher and divination here. Let's put the cards here. So here we have divination, seeking out and finding answers. And then we have divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future, fortune. Now, we had this card twice, which I found amazing. You didn't see me shuffling them, but I found it amazing. And for me here, this thing with all the cards and then came out became actually quite clear what it's all about. Because, of course, maybe in the next 2 weeks, you're going to watch many pick-a-card readings, and maybe you're going to take, to read the cards for yourself or friends or whatever. But then we also have woman holding a coin, and we have creation. I find it important to put them together like this right now. So, right? And then we have here the card Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. And then we have wise leader. I'll put it here because this card here is also important. No place like home. Why? What is my logic? My logic is that I believe that most of you who chose pile 4 are starting your own business. And it could be that you're going, either you already are, or you're going to become my colleagues. In the sense that you're going to become a card reader, or like a psychic, or a healer, or something, right? And you're starting your own business, you're starting your own creation, your own version of how to do this. If it's not this, it will be your own business, and you're just asking a lot the cards of how to do it. But what I see here is you working from home. And here with the hierarchy card, and now with the wise leader, what I see here is you becoming your own boss. And here, one thing that it really disturbs me in this card, although it's a very good symbol, is the doors are closed, right, for hierarchy. Then it could be that maybe you have a job, like a normal job, let's put it that way, but you cannot fulfill your dreams there, or there's nothing left for you there. You cannot grow, and you're someone who's ambitious and you want to do your own thing. So you're turning away from your job and starting your own business, or you lost your job, and that's why the doors are closed, which, due to the situation we're living right now, and this is being recorded, it's not impossible. So, and you're deciding to work from home, to do something that, is stable and can be a service of community, and also where you can be creative, starting like your own income, where you're your creativity and you're being your own boss. And this is your heaven on earth. And you're seeing this as something that you were born to do. And it could be card reading or healing or any esoteric science, or it could be something else. And the thing is, what I have the feeling here, so that you understand my logic, I just find it beautiful when the symbols or the imagery starts talking to you. And the thing is, we have receptivity. Allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. But with this card, together with no place like home, is what I'm seeing here is online. You see, because for me, this just reminds me when you order something and it's delivered to you online. It just reminded me of that. Because we all get our own associations with the cards, and every context brings new associations. So there's not just one meaning all the time. There's the basic meaning, but it changes as the context changes as well. And so this is what I'm getting, like an online business from home where you are flexible, where you can do your thing and clear the past and heal the present. You know, it's like put the past behind you. If you lost your job, if you know there's still some resentment, some grievance about how things happened or what's going on in your life right now, just let it flow out of your energy, because you're creating something new. You are becoming a leader. You know, you will be inspiring other people. Because if you're doing this kind of job like reading cards, you will be really an inspiration for other people. You will be a very good leader. You'll be very understanding while, you know, earning some money with it, which is wonderful. So what I see here is you to also doing in the next 2 weeks, you're preparing your business or you're putting it online, but, you know, doing at your own pace, right? And then we have here with the past life relationship, you have known each other before. So this could be something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, or even you have done it in the past, but then you let it be, you know, you're restarting this business again. And it could be also that someone is returning to your life in the next 2 weeks, in the sense that they will call you or they will send you a message or even just a like somewhere. They will let you know that they're still alive and they're still thinking of you, which is nice. And also here, you know, if it was someone important to you and you like to reconnect to this person, you have to clear the past in order for you to have the chance of a new present, right? And maybe because of this, you'll be, you know, watching a lot of pick a card readings, but, you know, it's your chance now to create something for yourself in the next 2 weeks. You have the chance now of starting your own business, of getting really creative and being an inspiration for others, which is really, really beautiful. So pile number 4, this was your reading. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonates and inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.